Hello, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. And as you know, I've been trend following for 18 years, and I do two things. I do my own trading, and actually I am a commodity trading advisor, as well as I invest in other trend following ideas. And the essence of this video, what I call is how easy it really wasn't. And what does that mean? I have, it was a proprietary account in which I invested in that had a compounded annual rate of return of 19.75, which on the surface of it is fantastic. But in this video, I'm going to show you how easy it really wasn't. And then that's not isn't or is or was, it was not. How hard it really is. This is what trend following is. But if you can get over it and understand what you have to go through in order to succeed over time, then you have a greater propensity or possibility of succeeding. But it's not easy. What I also like to do before we start, I want to invite you to sign up on the website. Just put your name, your email, and if you want, phone number. That's if you want to actually chat with me. We'll arrange a time to talk. And then I send you a 40-page report on trend following. And let me give you, this is exactly what happened. It was an account. It was running for about 8 years, and actually I just invested in it again. I bought one of the drawdowns in it. Clearly, I didn't get in on the bottom. I watched it for a little bit of time. I invested in it. And what I call this a world-class trading system. Because there's not that much out there that can give you this kind of return. And again, this is a proprietary account. This was my money that I invested in an idea. It was 19.75. Again, I want to strongly point out that past performance is not necessarily indicative of future performance. But what are you going through when you did this, and what happened? And what I'm going to say on the title of this slide is how easy it really wasn't. This is not a get rich quick. This is not a retirement in the box. This is hard, and you will have losses, and you will have drawdowns. What is the point? You had all of this period, almost a year, didn't even make any money. Can you imagine? You see this thing, it's making all kinds of money, and then when you get in, it doesn't do anything. What do? A lot of people quit, and quitting is easy. But that's not what we need to do if you want to compound money and succeed over time, because trend following is not easy. Besides that, you're going to have ugly drawdowns. From this point to this point was almost $100,000 of a drawdown, and it was ugly. Just point out just something else on this chart. Three things actually. You had a long period here, you didn't make money. You had a long period here, you didn't make money. You had this fast move up, which was nice, which everyone wants. But the reality of trend following is most of the time, nothing happens. You have a lot of small losses, small profits. You try your best to avoid the big losses by putting stops in the market, but there's no guarantee on that because you can have a gap or you can have a limit move that can go against you and be a bigger loss than you anticipated. But then you're going to have periods of time that just trade after trade after trade after trade don't work, and you lose money. But that's okay if you have the mental fortitude. Then you have long periods you just don't make any money. This is the truth about trend following. Nothing sugar-coated here. This is not, high win rates and all this other nonsense or a Madoff 1% a month. This is reality. This is a reality of what to anticipate, not just in any trend following program. And you know what? Out of, let's say, 1,000 CTAs out there, there's only a handful that really get it, and they're unique. And even them, they're going to have drawdowns and long periods they don't make money. I don't know any CTA, and even the ones that I've included with, that haven't had at least a 20-some-odd% drawdown, and most have greater, in the 30s. And people tell you that they don't have drawdowns like that. I'm going to tell you they didn't trade long enough. Most CTAs don't survive more than 5 years. So when you want to invest, you want to get into a guy that's been around a long time, that understands risk. And then you know what? You're dealing in uncertainty. The only certainty is complete uncertainty. Here's another example. Nothing happened. More of nothing happening. This is the truth about trend following. The point is like this, I want to say also. What I've done in this program, and I strongly, again, I can suggest it, but you make your own mind up. I look to buy the drawdowns of ideas, systems, managers, CTAs that have been around for at least 10 years. I buy the drawdowns, and even that is not a guarantee. And that drawdown can get worse, or they can blow up or stop trading. But I only risk between 1 to 5% of my net worth in any one idea. I just put more money into this program, actually, with this compounded annual rate of return. It's at a drawdown of about 30% some odd drawdown at the point right now. I have no idea if the drawdown is going to get worse. I know what I'm willing to risk, and this is what this is. It's risk capital. Trend following is not for everybody. There's good things that can happen, but the thing is also, bear in mind the drawdowns that can happen, the long periods that you don't make any money. Don't get, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't get blinded by high rates of return, because invariably they go down. Because during these flat periods or drawdowns, they get diminished. Trend following is tough. It's not easy. It's not for everybody. But there is possibilities to compound money over time. I invite you to download the 40-page free book. I also have a course in which I teach trend following. I've been doing it 18 years. Real money, real time, and whatever I can do to help you. It's my way of giving back. Thank you. This is Andrew from trendfollowingmentor.com.